Hey, welcome to Closet Coaching. I want to talk more about the yes and the no, similar to what I posted about this morning, about how saying no to food is just as freeing as saying yes when it comes from a true, pure place. There's most emphasis, I think, when it comes to eating disorder / disordered eating recovery. Most of the emphasis is on like learning to say yes to foods and saying yes without guilt. And that's a huge primary part of the process that I think has to happen first. Because in most cases where restriction is going on, there's a lack of saying yes in a guilt-free manner. But saying no is equally part of this process. And while it can be introduced too early, it is also probably not talked about enough because sometimes you get stuck in the cycle of saying yes because you're afraid of, I call it like cheating on your recovery, or because you start to understand that you say yes to food, but then it becomes an emotional eating situation a lot of the time, which again is fine as long as that's not your only method of coping. But for many, it becomes that because we are just so used to using food and body and exercise as our coping skills. So just to put out there that saying no to food at a certain point in the recovery process is good and part of it. And it's just as much a part of like normal eating as saying yes to foods is. And that can be something that is like a next level part of your journey, but that we don't have to always be afraid of it. I'm coaching a gentle nutrition group right now, and we're talking a lot about this because after a period of recovery, it just becomes almost scary to say no to food because it's like, I don't want to go back there. I don't want to start saying no to food. That's a slippery slope. And it can be, but it can also be another level of freedom when approached in a way that does not compromise the integrity of what you have learned in your recovery process. So putting that out there for anyone who needed to hear that today. I know there's probably many of you. So yeah. Okay. See you tomorrow.